Good morning, guys. Just getting ready to start class here. So I'll give you a second to find the class and start getting your stuff set up. You don't need a ton today. You need a mat and some loop bands and some lightweight. That's all. So grab that. I'm gonna make sure I have everything that I need right here. Probably not, but I think so. So grab a mat. You need your loop bands combined together. So we need a little more stretch today. Sometimes I do this. So 2 loop bands combined. You can do it now or do it when it comes to it here in just a little bit, but 2 combined loop bands, and then you need a set of light weights. I've got 5s and 3s. So 3s are fairly light, obviously. If you don't have anything around your house that's that light as far as dumbbells go, grab some water bottles. You may very well need lighter weights today than 5s. So all you need is light weights, but I want you to have some options if any way possible. So grab light 5s, and then something even lighter. If you can dig something like that up. I've got 3-pound dumbbells here, and then you're gonna need some loop bands. And I want you to combine your loop bands. So you've got 2 together like so, right? So it's a longer loop band. And then I'm gonna show you a really cool, well, several really cool moves that are pretty much dead ringers for moves that you can do on a Pilates reformer. Those, if you don't know what that is, it's like a sled, it moves and it's got all these bands, if you've seen them. But in order to do that, you need to be able to anchor this to something heavy. So what I've got right here, if you can kind of see, is a real heavy weight that I can slide my loop band underneath. So kind of look around really quick for that. If you don't have anything that'll work for that, you can still do the class. You'll still be able to do what I'm gonna have you do at the end, so don't sweat it. But if you've got a heavier weight, and just to be on the safe side, like I've got 25-pound dumbbells here to anchor my loop band. You don't have to set this up yet, but just have something nearby. I got both of them so that I could just stack them on top of one another to make sure that that loop band is just really secure. You could loop it under a chair or something like that. Just make sure that if you pull on the band, whatever you've got anchoring your band is not gonna move, all right? So light weights, 2 loop bands combined. Make sure you have something heavy to anchor your bands at some point, and a mat. That's all you need. So grab that stuff. Let me know if you are doing this class live with me. And I am looking for something to blow my nose on. Hold on. I'm gonna need a tissue. All right, there we go. I just know it's gonna happen. I'm gonna need this at some point during class today. Okay. All right, again, we're about to get started. Make sure you've got some light weights. Make sure you have your loop bands and a mat. That's all you need, all right? Okay, let's see, where do we want to start? We should probably warm some muscles up, right? We're doing upper body Pilates today. It looks like, who's checked in live? Courtney, good morning. Let's get moving. All right, light weights. That's what I want you at today. I've got 5s in my hands. We're gonna start to move our upper body. So I want you to do a front raise. It's a little bit of a different front raise. So you're gonna come up and touch your weights in front of your body low, like belly button level or just above. And then you're gonna go chest level. And then you're gonna go like chin to nose level, maybe even forehead, okay? So low. Now that low raise, Don't make it so low that you're not even using any muscles. So if you're just swiveling around here, right, bring it up high enough, belly button or just a little higher, that you actually have to lift your weights a bit. We're doing light weights, so we're gonna do higher repetitions. Notice how I'm keeping my weights off my sides. So my arms are working the whole time, nice and controlled. I did say, light weights, so these are 5s. I suggest you also have like water bottles or 3-pound dumbbells or something even lighter than the 5s. Last week when we did Pilates, we did lots of lightweight work and also body weight stuff. And I was so sore, and it's gonna be the same thing today. So choose weights that you can move with control. High. We're gonna go low, medium, and high, okay? I'm gonna try my best not to swing, but that burning shoulder feeling is starting to happen. So we've got about belly button level, about chest level, and eyeball to forehead level. Just a few more. And boom. Can we do 4 more? Woo, I'm feeling it. There's 4. And 3. Okay, you should be struggling at this point, especially on that high raise. 2. And all the way up here. Okay, we're just gonna go to a side raise. Up to the side, this is a light weight for a side raise, but we have pretty much fatigued our muscles in that front raise. And we're going right into this side. You can come all the way down for now. Stand up nice and straight. With control. Now when I say lightweight, you can even go down to no weight at all if you need to, okay? Let's go with 8 more. I like to do this kind of as a transition. Nice and simple. T-raise. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, I'm gonna set my 5s down. Remember how I told you you might need something even lighter? So I'm gonna go to a lighter weight. I'm going to my 3s. If you don't have 3s, soup cans, water bottles will do, just your hands. If you want to go back up to your 5s once we get going, you'll definitely have that option, okay? So I want you to come into a double position, W position, and we're gonna press out, twist our palms down and back. I want you to try to keep your elbows off your sides, okay? So I'm pressing out at an angle, up and out, and turning my weights, palms up, palms down, and I want you to turn them all the way down, okay? Now we're gonna do about 12. If you feel like your light weight is too light, grab something heavier, but I want lots of control here. You don't need very heavy. Mine are on fire with the 3s. 12, 11, 10, you can tilt your chin down slightly, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, oh my goodness, 4, 3, 2, all the way down, palms down. We'll go back to that T-raise, palms down. Okay, here we go. Up and up, nice and controlled. Now we have a lighter weight, so let me show you some fancy trick here. That's really gonna get those shoulders to burn, even with this light weight. I want you to hold up here. Go halfway down, up, all the way down, up, halfway, all the way. Keep those arms directly out to the sides. Don't let them creep forward. We're gonna try for 8. 3-pound dumbbells never felt so heavy. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, woo, 2, and 1. Bring it all the way down. All right, we're just gonna shake it out here for a second. I'm gonna keep with my 3s. You have the option of going up or setting your weights down all together. We're gonna do that twisting press out front, all right? So you're gonna bring your arms out, kind of like a tray out here in front. Now notice the angle. My palms are to me, angle up and out, palms to the floor. Bring it back down. I don't want you to bring your arms all the way down here so they're resting on your chest. Keep them up here. We got a lightweight control press, okay? Simple enough, but not really. Oh. All right. 10 is going to be a push for me. 9. 8, it's not straight up, it's out slightly. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Bring it all the way down. We're just gonna do a front raise, full for now, okay? You've got that lighter weight, so I'm gonna have you do a half in just a second. But let's kind of work out some of that crazy burn, tensing up of the muscles so we can move, right? All right, 3 more, then you're gonna hold it up there and just give me a halfway down. 3, 2, last one, hold it up, halfway down, and up, all the way down, and up, halfway, all the way, just 8, don't swing, just lift through the shoulders, 7, woo, 6, and 5. Oh my, oh my. 4, 3, whoo, 2, last one right here, little mini one, all the way down and up, and let those arms come down. Oh, I need a little shake here. We're gonna do a W lift. I'm gonna stick with my 3s. Remember, this is your workout. I know, you're like, Erin, you say that a million times every day, but I'm gonna remind you, if you're using 3s like me or your water bottles and you're not feeling it, you need to go up, right? If you can't even raise your arms and you're like, ah, then you can set all the way down. Just make little cups with your hands, all right? Okay, oh, I'm stalling. Let's make a W. Bring our elbows out. I want you to lock your arms in this W position, and we're gonna lift through the shoulders. So my elbows aren't really bending. Arms are back. Chest is out. Chin is slightly down, so we can do our best not to strain our neck. And we're gonna do 15, 14, 13, just a little W lift. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, and 1. Let's set our weights down for a second. I need to set those guys down. Where am I going next? You know what? I think we got all the way through all that fun stuff. Oh, one more while we're standing here. I want you to have just a second to let those shoulders, I guess, just ease up. With all of these repetitions and light weight, it gets to a point, which is what I want, but your shoulders will just like tense up so much that they kind of So we'll give them a second, and then we're going to take our weights up overhead. I'm not going to tell you what weight to use. I'm going to pull out my 3s again. We're going to do a full overhead press and a half overhead press. Decide where you think you are in weight. Keep it light, and you can always switch, all right? Okay, you're not going to need much, so I want you up here. We're going to do a full press and a half press. Follow along. All the way up, come back, and you're going to do a little mini half press. All the way, and just a little one. I still want you to go about, halfway up here. Feel it in your shoulders. You want to go high enough on that half press that your shoulders are working. We're going to do about 12. You should be feeling it pretty good by then. You can always change your weight if not. Keeping your arms back and your chest out is going to improve this exercise quite a bit, so do that. 11 more. 10. 9. Woo. 8. Half. Full. There's 7. Oh, it's getting tough. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. And 1. Bring it on down. Great work. All right, we're going to come down to our mat. How about we work a different muscle for a second? A lot of shoulders and back. So let's work something else. This is a full upper body day. So we'll make sure we get there. Okay, one of my favorite tricep exercises. I want you to lean over to the side, just on your hip. You can kind of do what you want with your legs. They can be stacked or like so. Your arm out to the side needs to be far enough away from you that you can do this, okay? Touch your elbow, press up. Now I want you to kind of give yourself a little test, and then we're going to talk about a few things. The closer your arm is to you, the harder this move will be. So I want you to be pressing through the palm of your hand. I want you to relax your upper body so that upper body is just tipping over onto your elbow. You can put your elbow all the way down to your mat and then press up through your palm to right you, okay? I don't want you to use your legs or your core or anything to help you up. This is for your tricep. So you need to use that guy to push up, okay? We're gonna do high repetitions. This is a real localized move, and it will make you sore if you let that upper body weight fall and you don't help yourself, okay? We're doing 12 more. It should be getting tough to press yourself up. 12. 11. 10. 9. And 8. 7. Don't help yourself. Just let that body weight fall and then press up through the palm. 5. 4, 3, 2, last one, and 1. We're just gonna move right on over to the other side. My butt, I was gonna use the nicer word, backside, but my butt is so sore from yesterday. Okay, set yourself up, give yourself a little test, and I feel like I can move my hand in a little closer. That's gonna make it more challenging, but you gotta make sure that you're not using your core or your obliques or anything like that to take your upper body weight off. Does that make sense? Because you could sit here and not even use your arm, right? So the press. And if you can't even press yourself up from this position, take your arm farther that way. It'll make it a little easier. But control, press through your palm. Press through that palm. We're gonna do high repetitions, higher repetitions. 12 more. 12. 11. 10. And 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. We put a bug bomb off gym last night because I could not handle it, and there is not a single fly in here this morning. It's so nice. Let's do 5 more. I know I'm getting shaky. 4. 3. 2. Last one. And 1. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, how about we do a 2-arm tricep press? Now we've fatigued those guys pretty well, but we're gonna do one more. Okay, I want you to lean back. Legs can just go right out in front. Fingertips are forward, all right? This is another one where you just have to relax your upper body, all right? So you're gonna bend your elbows and straighten. You're pushing through the palms of your hands, and you are just allowing your upper body to fall back. Don't be afraid to adjust where your hands are. You might prefer them farther, but you gotta be able to just let that body weight fall. I think it's more challenging when I get my arms a little closer to my body, but make sure you've got that control. I don't even care, I mean, you can sit like this, you can sit like this, whatever, but let the upper part of your body, from your waist up, fall back on those arms. Push through your palms. Don't strain your neck. You don't have to look up to the ceiling like this. You know, you can keep a neutral head position. And we are going to do 15, 14, 13, and 12, 11, 10. One arm will feel worse, most likely the one we just ended with. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, come off your arms. We're gonna revisit the triceps, but I want to come to our Pilates reformer, our homemade Pilates reformer. That works just as well. Okay, here's what I want you to do. I've got 2 loop bands combined so I can kind of show you. 2 of your loop bands, you need to combine them together. I suggest using 2 that are not super, super strong. If you do not have 2, you can try this with 1. I don't think you'll have enough range of motion. And if you don't have a setup that will work like this, you can do everything I'm asking you to do just holding a dumbbell, and I'll show you, okay? So I've got my super heavy weight. It's just to anchor my loop bands. So I'm gonna slide my loop band one side under my weight, and then I stacked this one on top, just to be sure that this guy's not gonna move, all right? So there's your setup. If you don't have something that'll work like this at home, don't sweat it. Grab a 5-pound dumbbell. Either way, everyone needs a 5 pound. Lay on down and I'll show you what to do, okay? All righty, so we're gonna take our 5-pound dumbbell and you're gonna slide it in to your stretchy loop band setup, and you're gonna lie down. Be careful of your head. Okay, now we're gonna start with a lat hold down. You're gonna hold your 5-pound dumbbell and you're gonna give it a little test. It needs to pass by your head so you can be to the side slightly, right? You don't need your band smacking you in the nose. But I want you to give it a test because it needs to be challenging to pull down. You guys can probably figure out if it's not tight enough, what do? You scooch down. So I need to scooch down. If you do not have a setup that will work for you like this, then you're just gonna use your 5-pound dumbbell and you're gonna do the lift and not go any higher than about right here, okay? So give it a try. If you have your loop band set up, you can bring your arms clear down to about belly button level because the band is giving you resistance that far, right? If you do not have a setup with the band that will work, you don't want to bring your arms down this far because gravity is going to take over because you don't have the stretchy band, right? Keep going no matter where you're at. So if you're not using the stretchy band, you're going to hold your dumbbell and stay just about right here. And we're going to do that regardless, but that's your option, okay? All right, here we go. If you don't feel like sure, then do it without the band. We're only going to do a few holding with 2 hands. I just want you to get a feel for your setup, all right? Give me 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Now, I want you to just use one hand. You're going to have to secure that band, and you're going to pull down, straight down with one hand. I want you to have resistance, but not so much that you can't use some sort of control to pull your arm down, okay? Lats are working here. We're pulling straight down. Work within your resistance, okay? You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, you're gonna feel it in your triceps too. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last 1, come back up, both hands, okay? We're gonna transition here. Just 3 more, then you're going to the other hand. 2, and 1. Take it over to that other side, just the one hand. We're pulling straight down, triceps and lats right here. In the internet fitness influencer world, I always hear people refer to bra bulge and get rid of that. It's a cutesy name, I guess we know what they're talking about when they use it. But your lats, that's basically that area. But it's been my experience, if I have crazy bra bulge down here, it's because I'm wearing the wrong size bra. All right, here we go. Down. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and 1. Now be careful, we're gonna take the band off. So if you weren't using a band, then you're good to go. Straight up, lift, lift, and lift. So we're just lifting through those lats, straight up overhead. You don't need to go much higher than like forehead level, because then gravity will start to take over when we don't have that band. We're doing 10, and then we're moving to one hand, and then the other, and then we're gonna move on to something else. So hang in here with me. Nice strong core, flex your abs, don't arch your back. Lift through the shoulders. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Take it to one arm, it doesn't matter. Control, control, you're lifting straight up. Straight up. Now this is gonna feel weird, but it works all those little muscles so good. Triceps, lats. Give me 12, 11, 10, and 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. How about we move right on over to the other side? Straight lift up. Palm is up. We're going to end this set with 12, 11, and 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Set that weight down. We're going to roll over. I know you were waiting for that. So here we go. Make sure you've got your light weights accessible. I'm going to start with a 5. We might need to bump it down, so make sure you've got something that's light that you can grab hold of too if you need. Lighter than 5s. Weird, right? Okay, I want you to come down on an elbow. Kind of do what you want with your legs. You're going to bring your arms straight up. The end of your weight facing down towards your head, elbow up. You're going to give me a tricep extension with pinky up. You can bring it slightly in front of your face, okay? You don't want to completely straighten your arm out here like this, because from about here up, gravity takes over again. You're not doing a lot for yourself at that point, okay? So elbows mostly facing down. Try to keep that weight up by your ear. Some of that depends on the range of motion you have in your shoulder and your elbow, so don't stress too much, but try to get that alignment as correct as you can. So your elbow is facing straight down, pinky or side of your weight is facing straight up towards the ceiling. You're going to feel that in your triceps. Notice how my elbow is lined up with my shoulder, but you're doing this workout at home, so adjust your arms positioning so that you can feel it in your tricep. If you want to be in a slightly different position than I am, if you're like, no, I feel it better if my elbow is facing slightly forward, then do that. But you should be feeling a pretty good burn in that tricep right now. And we are going to continue here with 15, 14, and 13. So my elbows facing straight down towards my hip. Weight is dropping up by my ear. 10. Whoo. 9. 8. It's a weird angle, but it works. 7. 6. 5. I'm going to have you flip-flopping today quite a bit. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Bring that weight down. This same arm we just worked. We're still using this guy. We're going to do one more set. I don't know if I can hold myself up. Let's move, remember? Same arm. Ready? Here we go. Drop. Press. Press. We're going to burn out those triceps. If this feels too easy for you after you've done, 5 or so, move your arm in closer. Oh my goodness. Back to back on this arm. Can we do it? Well, we don't have far to fall if we can't, right? Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, I'm so shaky, 4, oh, 3, 2, last one, and 1. All right, we're gonna come up off this arm for a second because we have to support ourselves with this fatigued arm in order to do our tricep extension. So shake it out. Grab your weight. We'll see how it goes. All right, now remember that alignment. So you want your elbow facing down, the edge of your weight is coming down by your ear, and then you don't want to completely straighten your arm. So it's kind of a little lift right there. And try to keep everything lined up. So your weight is coming down right about shoulder level. You'll start to feel it like crazy here in just a second. It's not a big movement, but it's deliberate in your angles, the placement of your weight. Starting to feel it. Starting to feel it in those triceps. All right. Here's to 15. 14, check your alignment. 11, get that weight right over your shoulder. 9, and your elbow facing straight down for that to that hip. 7, oh, the burn, the burn. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. 1. And then we're going to flip over here and do that tricep press. Oh my gosh, you guys, we're running short on time. Can you believe it? Can't believe we're there already. Okay. Here. Press. Take a second to kind of regroup. Make sure you're just letting your body weight tip over to the side. Don't help yourself up. If you're not feeling it, bring your arm in. If you can't even press your upper body weight up, take your arm out. Press through the palm. 10, 9, 8. Oh my goodness, 7. Come on, arm. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I gotta see if I can, I can't use my arms. I wanna show you a few more amazing sets using our little setup right here. So I wanna make sure we fit those in before the end of class. I want you to flip over. So we're gonna have our weights at our feet, and you're gonna just line it out like so, okay? So you want to get your legs out of the way. We're gonna do a side raise. I want you to be able to raise your arm straight up like this. So you can get closer, right? I can even come down here past where my band is set up. So I want you to be able to lift up with some resistance to shoulder level. I need to scoot down even farther, and that's fine. It's one of the reasons why I like this setup, okay? So I'm gonna come clear down here like this, and we're gonna do, there we go. So I've got enough range of motion here to bring my arm up to shoulder level without straining, but it does have some resistance, okay? When I say straining, of course you're gonna be straining a little bit, but I mean straining your neck or having to kind of fling your body up to do so. If you don't have a setup like this, grab a weight and you're gonna come to here. We're gonna go there anyways, all right? Okay, here we go. Up, resistance, control, scoot down more if you need. All right, we're doing 10, 9, 7. You can have a little bend in your arm, but it is a raise. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to come down even farther. Make this adjustment. Press. Press. I'm slightly angled up. This is going to be killer. Move down farther if you need to. Okay? Up. You can support your head down here. All right, can we do 12? Oh my gosh, I don't know. 11, 10, 8, oh my gosh, 7, I'm gonna scoot down, I can't move my arm up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, I'm setting that guy down. Oh my gosh. All right, one set with just the weight. I don't know if I can do this size. I might have to go down to my 3s, but we'll try it. One set with just the weight. You've done this type of move with me before. Just a lift. You're only coming up to shoulder. Moving on. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Okay, now I showed you those first 3 sets facing you. I don't want to take a ton of time to change my setup here, so I'm going to turn away from you for the second set. You'll be fine, you know too, all right? Okay, so I found out that I need to be way down here for that side raise. My shoulder almost fell off my body. How you want? Oh, I need to be up a little higher, right here. All right, you ready? Let's go. Up, up. You got it. 12, 10, 8, 4, 3, 2, last one, and 1. All right, we're doing that one arm overhead press. So you lay all the way flat. Move that band, support your head, press, press. All right, we're doing 15 right here, 15. 10. 6. 4. Give me 5 more, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Help yourself. And then we're going to do the one arm. Lift with the weight. I can turn back ahead because we don't need our little makeshift Pilates reformer. Okay. Ready? Crank it out. Just the raise. We're almost done with class. We are destroying our shoulders and back. Give me 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, that's all I could do. All right, let me make sure. Oh, guys. Okay, I gotta throw this in. I gave you a little taste of this set last week, I believe it was last week. So your anchor point goes at your feet, and we're gonna start with a row. I want you to use your 5-pound dumbbell, slide it in there. If you don't have this set up, just do this with the dumbbell without the band, okay? Now, your job is to get yourself to a place where you can row up with resistance. So if you need more resistance from your band, right, then you move yourself up that way. You need to keep your weight off your chest. This is for the front of your shoulders, okay? Keep your weight off your chest. Here we go. Row. And row. We're gonna do high repetitions here, but scoot farther from your anchor point if you find that it's too easy. We're doing 15 right here. 15. 14. 12. 11. 10. 9. 8. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Now here's the move that I didn't really get to much last week. We're going to do a front raise. Adjust your body accordingly. Be ready. This feels kind of crazy. Straight front raise. Up to chest level. Control. Just needs to go to about your chin. You can always scoot closer to that anchor point if it's too much. I'm going to shoot for 10. Oh, 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. Oh my gosh. 3. 2. Last one. relax for just a second. With a one-arm raise, we're gonna scoot closer to our anchor point, okay? We're in the home stretch. All right, one more set of those rows out in front. Let's do it. Keep your weight off your chest. Keep it off your body. 15. 13. 9. 8. Oh my gosh. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. All right, so this is gonna take a little bit of adjusting. We're doing a front raise with the weight and the band. You can get rid of your weight if it's too much. In fact, I already know, I'm gonna go down to one of my 3s, okay? And then I am going to scoot closer a little bit to my anchor point because we're taking it to a one-arm front raise. Pick your arm, give it a test. So I can only raise to there. So I need to scoot way farther down here. In fact, I'm gonna have to sit up to it. All right? Okay. So we might be a little slack at the bottom. That's okay because you gotta get your arms straight up here, like that. All right? Give it a test. If this setup is not working for you, don't use the band and just raise to about there, okay? All right, you ready? Let's go. We're gonna do 8, 7. I am so shaky. I'm gonna help myself. 6, 5. Oh my gosh. 4, 3, 2. Last one. 1. And the burnout. Get rid of the band. Here we go. Little, low for 10, 9, 8, 7. It doesn't need to raise up very high. You don't have the band anymore. 5, 5, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, this is the finisher. Other side, last move of the morning. This raise with the band was a struggle for me, and it should be. So I had to help with my other arm just a little bit, a little push, and that's okay. All right. Okay, you ready? Up, up, up. Oh my gosh. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. 1. Oh my goodness. Get rid of the band. Give me just that little mini raise. We're gonna have time for one more. You're gonna wanna stick around for it. Up, up, it'll be quick. I wanna show you all of these moves with this setup because they're so good, all right? And all you need is an anchor point and your loop bands, okay? Give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we have time for this burnout. We're already in position. Grab your band, put it in the hand you were not using. Okay, you can guess what this is, right? There we go. Okay, if you need to move farther from your anchor point that way to make this more challenging, do it. We're gonna do 20 on each side. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, it'll go quick, 13, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're moving to the other side. Adjust your body if you need to. Okay, here we go. Press, press. This is a burnout finisher. Your shoulders should be fried, done, finished at the end. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Hang in here with me. I'm adding a couple. You got it. I'm adding a couple. Here we go. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Done. I don't have any more surprises for you, I promise. Here's what I'd like. Give yourself a hug. You did awesome. Hug it out. And then open up those arms, kind of opening up your chest. Great job. Bring them up overhead. Catch your breath. What do you think? What did you think of our makeshift Pilates reformer? It's killer, right? You can have a Pilates reformer class right at your own home, and you don't even need to spend the big bucks for the reformer. All right. Go ahead and bring those arms forward, opening up your back. Did you have a favorite move? Did you have a set that you were like, oh, that's the ticket right there? Arms behind your back, chest up and out. We're going to do a little loosening of the neck. Just give a little circle the other way. Loosen things up a bit. And then, we haven't done this one in a while, so arms forward, left arm on top, inside your elbow, interlock your hands. If you cannot go palm to palm, just grab somehow, okay? So you look like this. Tilt your chin down, raise your arms up, and then just try to relax through the back and shoulders. And we are going to untangle everything. Remember which arm is on top, because you're going to switch. Bend, palms together, chin down, bring those arms up. And relax. I had such a fun time planning this class today and teaching it, these Pilates and bar style classes. As with everything, working out at home has been actually a pretty fun change and challenge for me. Trying to figure out ways to get super effective workouts with minimal equipment. And I've just been shocked at so many cool things that we can do at home. We don't even need fancy equipment for. Just can change and transform your body. So thank you guys so much. If you completed this workout, let me know. Let me know if you had a favorite move or a favorite set, if there was a portion of this that you loved. That helps me in knowing what to post on my Instagram page. So if you ever go back to that and want to look up certain moves, they're there. So tell me what you liked so I can put them there. Tomorrow's going to be a cardio interval class, and it's going to be at 7 a.m. So far on my YouTube channel, the most popular classes have been the Pilates classes like this one and the bar classes. So I'm glad you guys are enjoying them as well. Courtney, great job. You liked it? Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. I love to hear from my really regular, strong, driven ladies that they like to class. That means a lot to me. So thank you, Courtney. Lacey, great job. I'm going to drag my arms inside and figure out what the heck I'm going to do with myself for the rest of the day. So we'll see you guys tomorrow.